Hello and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk, brought to you by Detroit Lions on the Prowl and Lions Nation Unite. It's your man Curt Steele. Today is Wednesday, Hump Day, baby. October 5th, 2022. On deck for today's show, Coach Mike looks at three possible fixes for the Detroit defense. I talk about how a preseason stud will make his NFL debut on Sunday, and LL tells you why the Fatty Patty Bowl versus the Patriots is a must-win game for Detroit. But before we get into all that, man, it's time to bring in the rest of the crew. I got to bring them in first today. Back by popular demand. No, I'm just joking, man. But back from taking care of some family business, man. It is the Wolverine Lion, my man, who?
Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Hey, man, and y'all know who it is, man. It's that lady's pet, the men's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. The highest player from the Himalayas is who? LL Cool Torrance. What's going on, my guy?
What's up, Proud Nation, and good morning.
Let's get this thing started
right now.
Let's go.
Detroit Lions Talk, baby.
Welcome back to the show, people, man. You know I got to bring him in first because we just missed this brother yesterday. It's time for my man, the Wolverine. Now the number 281-334-8004. Call who up on the low?
It's the Wolverine. And I got three. This is an article written on Lions Wire. There's three potential fixes or solutions to help fix the Detroit Lions defense. And the first solution is one that I personally figure would come sometime soon, and that would be Demetrius Taylor starting over Michael Brockton. Hey, Demetrius Taylor, if y'all remember in the preseason, I know it was just preseason. I know what y'all going to say, but, man, if you remember in preseason, Demetrius Taylor was holding them dudes up.
Yeah.
You know, he was holding them up, and then shedding them and going and make the play, man. And like I said, I know it was against backups, but man, that was something that was working for the Lions, man. I don't know if y'all want to give y'all a quick opinion on that, man. Demetrius Taylor.
Go ahead. I'll wait. I'll say mine to the end.
Okay.
I'll say mine to the end.
I got you. Next up is
finish, Pastor. Don't preach, Pastor.
Is stop being predictable with the pressures. And you know what? I do feel that don't do it only on downs when you know it's gonna happen. You know, like relaxing first, second down, and third down, you bring the pressure. Stop being predictable. Bring it on first down. Bring it on second. Actually, just bring it all three downs. Because we can't get to nobody no damn way. So you know what I'm saying? You know, get to it. Bring the pressure. I think what we need to do is mix up the zone blitzes. I think that'll be good. And when we play athletic QBs, man, let Malcolm Rodriguez spy the QB.
Calvin Shepard don't like that, man. He said that doesn't work at the pro level. I'm like, I don't know what you're.
Shep, you might need to.
Shep, me and you gonna have to talk.
Yeah, bro.
Talk about the things. And then the third thing is, last but not least, stop playing outside technique at the cornerback position. And you know, I don't know if a lot of people know what playing outside technique means, but that's you in between him and the sideline. Okay, that means you're forcing everything back inside. And if you really realize, that's where the Lions get ate up.
Yep.
Is because everything's forced back in the middle. There's a big gaping hole in the middle of the field, and that's where Lions give their biggest chunk plays, man. So mix up the coverage. And that really, wow, that's really the article really is saying in all, fix the goddamn defense, man. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all got to say about that, man?
Yeah.
This attacks all three levels. So
Yeah, taking a look at that article, man, I enjoyed it. Jeff Risen did a great job with this article. First of all, I've been saying that Michael Brockers is the liability on the defense for a while. I've been preaching, man, get him out of here. He has
He's been chilling.
he has had little to no production in Detroit. It is time for the Lions to cut ties with the veteran defensive lineman. It is. At this point, I'll say he can take Levi Wooden when he leaves. We're not getting any protection out of him either. Can't be productive if you're always injured. It just is what it is. AG has turned the Lions defense into the Lions offense from a few years ago. What am I saying about that? It's too predictable. Rashad Penny said in a post-game interview, he knew exactly what defense the Lions were playing based on the alignment and personnel. Isn't that the same thing they said about our offense a few years ago? They knew teams knew exactly what we were going to do based on our alignment or personnel that was in the game. That's exactly when Patricia was our head coach. Teams knew exactly what we were going to run based on our personnel and our on offense. So you look at this, AG has turned our defense into that. We got to do better at disguising our pressures. You said that, Coach Jones. I understand that we're bad at playing our base defense right now, but the overly aggressive blitzing isn't working as well. We're blitzing like 47% of the time, and we still can't get pressure on the quarterback. With the players we have, it's time to change it up. We're going to have to play some cover 2 man until our guys on the back end can rely on technique instead of just raw ability. You're going to have to keep those guys on the boundary with safety help over the top. It's just what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to keep a DB in and a linebacker in the middle to cover crossing routes and tight ends. That means we're going to have to play a lot of sub packages. We're going to be playing nickel a lot. We do that anyway, but our base defense is horrible. You're going to have to rely on some of our DBs to play the run. But you got some guys that can play the run. Jeff Okudah is great at playing the run. You got Deshaun Elliott who can play the run. They're going to have to help contain the on the edges. But this is what we're going to have to do to get this defense kind of working. You're going to have to scheme it right. You have to scheme it to the guys we have. I understand that you have a defense you want to run, but you don't have the ponies to do it. So you got to have to change it up, AG, and get this thing fixed. At least till we get – I mean, we're so young.
Right.
My man, Easy said this the other day. He said it on Twitter. He's like, we have one of the youngest defenses in the league. You look at it, we're terribly young. We're terribly, terribly young. So we don't have a lot of veterans. So you're going to have to, scheme it right for the young guys so they can get it and learn it. And then you can take it and make it more aggressive and, make it a little bit more where it's they can be more fluid playing the defense. But right now, you got to scheme it right for the guys we have. What you got, Ella?
I don't have any disagreements with any of you guys' points. I'm more so I wanna see some personnel changes. Actually, I don't know. Like it seemed like we was getting consistent pressure, and then all of a sudden it just kind of stopped. And even in the Seattle game, Geno Smith had to get the ball out really quick. Number one, and number two, Rashad Penny. I'm not saying I'm not disagreeing with him on that because I don't know what he saw. But it was a couple of times where he might have been stopped, either at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage, and he just bad tackling or missed tackling, led to him being able to, shake loose and get some things going. So I don't know, man, just minor tweaks here and there. I'm completely with the whole idea of other people playing in front of Michael Brockers. I've been saying he's been chilling. I don't know, man. Like that's a weird one to me. They moved more money onto him this year to do whatever, or what did they do? Or they freed up? They
restructured his
the next year, whatever it is. However it is, I don't.
They restructured they restructured his deal to push more of his money into a signing bonus. Basically,
but if we cut him, it won't help us none. That's what
right.
I'm
it's one of those things where the long-term effects will be on next year's cap. I get it, but we're gonna have some dead. We're gonna have some dead money when we get rid of him anyway. But it's time. It's been time in Detroit to get rid of him.
Super time. It was, but just to finish up, just try some personnel changes, and when some other people come back, I feel like it'll change as well. But we got to just stick to what works, man. And if that all fails, play it not necessarily safe, but just don't play to lose that bad. Don't play to get done that bad. Play safer coverages or something, zone blitz or something. Keep the people in front of you. Something. Just whatever in the hell. It needs to be a switch.
Yeah, definitely. You look at the Brockers thing, man. I understand what Brad Holmes did in a situation where we needed a veteran presence on the defensive line, and it kind of worked with the Rams having the salary cap issues, and we could help them alleviate that. They gave us a we didn't have to give them a pick till I don't think the pick ain't till next year for Michael Brockers, but it just ain't working out, man. It's just not working. His what he's doing in Detroit is not working, man. But y'all know what it is, man. Hey, man, if you like the video, guess what you need to do, man? Go ahead and like the video. Give us a thumb up, man. Subscribe to the channel. Join, become a part of Prowl Nation, man. Be part of the Prowl Nation family. So go ahead, man. You keep coming back anyway. So go ahead and join the Prowl Nation family if you haven't done so already. We're on the march to 4,000 subscribers, but we got to start with you. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, man. Hey, it's free. It's free. If you need more free, it's free. 99 and 50 free cents. So just go ahead, man, and hit the notification bell so you know when you're getting fresh content from us right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Your home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. What's that family discussion topic for today, Coach Mike?
The family discussion topic for today is how do you fix Detroit's defense?
Yeah.
Leave a comment. I'm sure, man, we should have a whole bunch of comments, man. It should be man, they should be piling in. So leave a comment, man, so tomorrow we can read what y'all had to say about that issue. What's up next, Curt?
All right, man. Kicking it to your boy Curt still, man. It's time to talk about what I got to talk about today. My news or rumors topic is Dan Campbell let this kind of slip. He was talking about the personnel changes. They asked him this on 97 the ticket yesterday, and he kind of, I don't want to really, talk about personnel changes to give away the strategy. But of course, he let it slip anyway. He said we're going with Big Meats this weekend. Who's Big Meats? Demetrius Taylor.
Larry Hoover.
Yeah, Demetrius Taylor is that undrafted free agent preseason player stud that made the 53-man roster. I don't understand why he's been a healthy scratch the first 4 weeks of the season. And this kind of ties back into what we had talked Coach Mike's topic, just a few seconds ago. We need a boost on the defensive line. We just do. We need an injection of youth and energy. And you look at it, Taylor can give that. Kaminsky's out right now with that wrist injury. We had surgery and there's no timetable for him to return. And we have to have some energy on that defensive line. Now, he's undersized a little bit. He's 6'1", 295 pounds, but he can use his height as leverage. You look at another guy. Now, I'm not saying that he has this type of ability because I damn sure not saying this, but look at Aaron Donald. He's about that same height, but he uses his strength and his height as leverage to get an advantage. He's a low man, so he can push around some of these offensive linemen that are so much bigger than he is. So he can do that, man. But we just need some help in that line. It's just terrible. And hopefully that, this young fella, Demetrius Taylor, can bring a spark to this defensive line, man. And we make some changes to how we play in this scheme that we have right now. So what do you guys think about this?
I welcome it. Like you said, I feel like we all kind of asked that question up to this point. Where's Demetrius Taylor? We got to see him in preseason. I didn't know what was going on with him. But it's glad to hear at least that we'll get to see him this weekend. Hopefully, I don't. That's a interesting name to be using around these here parts. So hopefully, they ain't putting too much pressure on that guy. But I feel like he's going to produce. So. Glad to see him, or glad to see whatever he does on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm glad for. I'm happy for Demetrius Taylor, man. Demetrius Taylor, unlike some defensive linemen who get upfield real fast and over pursue, Demetrius Taylor, he's strong enough. I've seen it plenty of times where he holds you up at the line of scrimmage, and then he sheds you to go make the play. And that's what we need here in Detroit. So we need that, man. And I think him and Liam can kind of flip-flop too sometimes in the 3-and-1 technique, man. Because Demetrius Taylor is a strong dude, man. He holds his own in the middle, man. So I'm excited, man. I'm just excited for the switch up. I'm excited for any injection of anything into this defense.
Yeah, so. For For real, for real. Hey, man, y'all know the deal. We need some life, man. We need that back to life. We need some of that energy in this defense, man. Hey, if you like the video, man, like the video, share the video, give us a thumbs up, man. Comment on the video, answer the family discussion topic. Tell us what you think about Demetrius Taylor making his debut on Sunday. Just leave us a comment, man. You know how we do. We love to hear from you guys right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, your home for Detroit Lions News and Rumors, because what? We are fans like you, so we want to hear what you got to say. We tell you what we think, so we want to hear what you think as well. Hey, let's go ahead and pay these bills right quick, man. You know, I was on the internet the other day and I was checking out, man, some stuff, man, and I seen the link, man, and it was for Fanatics. I'm like, wow, man, let me go to this link in the description, man, to see what I can get over at fanatics.com. You know what it is, man. You can get all your gear for all your favorite teams right there in the link in the description below, man. They got sales galore going on, man. They got new products releasing all the time. So go ahead and check it out at fanatics.com. The link in the description, a portion of those proceeds help us grow the content right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl, yo home for Detroit Lions News and Rumors, man. Check us out on Lions Nation Unite. They help us bring you this content, and it is the ultimate virtual hangout for Detroit Lions fans. You can download the app in the Google, Android, or Apple App Store, or you can just go to lionsnationunite.com. While you're over there, go to lnushop.com. Get yourself some Lions Nation Unite gear. It's always game day in the LNU shop. While you're out there perusing the internet, go to DetroitLionsOnTheProwl.com for some other content from us. And while you're out there, get yourself some Prowl Nation gear at LionsOnTheProwlShop.com. If you are a Wolverine on Saturday, man, and a Lion on Sunday, wait a minute, that's the 4th ranked Michigan Wolverines. Go on over, man. Coach Mike got your hookup at wolverlion.com, man. Go ahead and support your boy on the channel. He got you hooked up right there for our Wolver Lions out there on the channel.
Yes, sir.
Man. Now, you know, Cancer Awareness Month is October. Do me a favor. Go check out my man, Lion Man, over there. His link's in the description for his Roar Up gear, man. A portion of the proceeds from that link go to help the American Cancer Society of Michigan, man. So check out my man, Lion Man. Y'all see him if y'all don't know who he is, man, holla at him. If you see him in the chat, man, Aaron Latimer, man, that's my dude. Good fella, man. He does great things with his charitable work over there, and he's a Lions super fan. You can see him on billboards all over the Detroit metro area, man. That's just a good dude, man. So check out my man, Lion Man, over there with his Roar Up gear. You know, it's just good stuff. All right, man. So we paid some bills, man. But, you know, we can't forget, follow us on your favorite social media platforms, man. You know, you got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, man. And y'all know what Instagram means. It's Wednesday. That means tomorrow is what? Let me get my water bottle right quick. Thursdays over on Instagram, man, for LL. So go ahead and check him out tomorrow, man. He's going to have some great content for you right there on Instagram, fellas. All right, now it's time to get back into the content of the show, man. Speaking of my man, LL, man, holla at your boys, man, about what you got to talk about for today.
Wednesday is a good day, too, y'all. You know, you don't have to wait until Thursday. You know, but, yeah, you know, my topic for this week, man, I talked about it briefly yesterday. And you know how they like to, you know, add things and do whatever it is. They give people names that they don't deserve, call people playoff this and whatever in the clutch that and whatever in the hell, just adding things. But, you know, this one means, well, it don't mean a lot to me, but maybe it does. This the Matt Patricia Bowl that we're going to be involved in on Sunday. We all around here. I don't think I ever, well, I do. I knew one person that liked that hiring. I knew one person that thought that shit was going to work out. And I'll say his name. Tony, how you feel now? I tried to tell you that it wasn't gonna work.
Hey, but you know too.
Oh, dang. Well, wow, man, that's horrible. Because the other guy, like, he had all of the bad choices. Like, he wanted us to choose. He wanted the Pistons to take Bismack Biyombo. Like, it was a lot of bad choices on that guy. So I hope you ain't with him, Coach Mike. We you know, I might can't be your friend no more. But but no, man, we really, this is a game, man. This is a must win. You know, it's hard to say that the 5th game to a 1-3 team is a must win. And I think what's the Patriots record? I think they're 2-2 or 1-3 as well.
No, they're 1-3, just like we are.
So it's nothing to necessarily shake the needle or whatever, move the Richter or however it goes, whatever the euphemism is. But this ain't a game that I want to lose. Number one reason we got to win this game is because Fuck them, man. Because fuck Matt Patricia. Look what he did here. Look at everything that he did here. Everything that he did here to ruin this team for us as fans and for them as players. I feel like they should want to go out there and do something terrible to that team, worse than we could ever. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of matches up. He was supposed to be a defensive man. Now he's coaching their offense. So our defense to take out whatever frustration that they may have had out on that offense. Their offense is struggling. This should not be a game like the Seattle Seahawks at all. I understand that everybody's going to say, oh, Coach Bill Belichick, he's got everybody's number. I don't give a shit. Give them 2 numbers and go out there and kick their ass anyway. This is not a game that we should lose. Like I said, number 1 reason, because fuck Matt Patricia. Number 2 reason is we 1-3. We need a win, man. We getting late. Well, it's starting to get late early, as they say. And you don't want that to be happening to a young team like this. I didn't have as high expectations as playoffs, but at least 7. I feel like we could at least get 7 of them things. And right now, man, I don't know. It's still a whole lot of season to go, but, man, I don't know. Things is just looking like there hasn't been very much improvement. So I want to go out there, win this game. We 1-3, get to 2-3 at least. It still ain't necessarily the best record, but show some improvement this week and on all levels, as Coach Mike said, on all levels of defense. And everybody keeps saying, oh, the offense is great. The offense is blah, blah, blah. No, it ain't. If the offense is that great, we'd be winning these games too. So we need to get whatever is going on that side of the ball as well. I know we got some injuries. But, we showed that we can at least score 45. So, let's go out there and, at least put some points up on these guys. And last but not least, why the Matt Patricia Bowl is a must win. It's going right back. Exactly. Going back to reason number 1. Fuck Matt Patricia. Fuck Matt Patricia. All of these people, man. This is a game that we should not lose this game. That's it. I know I said that against the Seahawks. This is a very winnable game, and we went out there and did what we did. Let's not do that again this week. It should be, with some injection of some different players on defense. Maybe we get to see Demetrius Taylor. I don't know what's going on with Chase Lucas, but that's one of the guys who I'm kind of looking forward to seeing. We got some guys coming back. We're working to get back. We got Jerry Jacobs and Josh Pascal. Jay Jacobs allegedly is a whole lot closer than the rest, so maybe we might get to see him. In that game, whatever it is, man, just go out there, use these words to your advantage, man. Fuck Matt Patricia, and let's get this win. Yeah. What do you guys have to say about the Matt Patricia Bowl on Sunday?
Man, to say this matchup against the Patriots is a must-win is an understatement, man. The team, the fan base, nobody wants to lose to the Patriots with a rookie quarterback and at least of all, Fat Patricia, man. Nobody wants that. They only score 18.5 points a game, man. Their run defense is suspect, just like ours. But I will say this, their pass defense is solid. But you don't have to pass the ball that much. You just run the ball. You kind of play like we did last week on offense and just play better on defense. No one wants to see Patricia celebrating the win in New England versus the Lions, man. Nobody. Absolutely nobody.
One thing we ain't got to worry about
what's that?
Is he too fat to put up on the shoulder. So
yeah, what my man say? From how high? Not a nan nutter. I didn't want to see that cat celebrating, man. What you got, Coach Jones?
You know what? As much as I got 2 things. One, we can't make this like this is the Matt Patricia Bowl because we all know that Bill Belichick is the one who run that team. So Matt Patricia's just the face. He's just a coordinator, so he don't really run that team. So I know Matt Patricia, we just don't want to see him get no wins ever because of what him and Bob Quinn did to this franchise. But at the same time, it can't be just about them because he just really ain't in the picture like that. And 2, I know this is not how we predicted it, but the Lions can still go 2-3 going into the bye. And even though we didn't win the certain games that we thought we would win, a lot of people still had the Lions 2-3 going into the bye. So, that would keep us on course to have the type of season that people think that we could have. And I think going 2-3 into the bye and then getting those guys back, that are coming back is that, then we're starting to trend in the right direction, especially with Pascal and Jerry Jacobs return to practice. And then we'll get some Kabinda probably be back after the bye. James will probably be revving up. He'll probably be back a week or two after the bye. So we getting back right. Swift will be back after the bye. So as long as we can get this win and go 2-3, a lot of us predicted 2-3 into the bye. So we kind of where we at. We didn't win the games we thought we would win, but if we win this game, we're right back on track. So
you've seen Waterboard before? Just use whatever to your advantage. See Matt Patricia head out there on every other player. I understand.
Yeah.
I know who the coach is, but I know who we hate is win, and that's Matt Patricia. Bless you. And one thing that I really want to see us do, and this is we'll also go with some of the topics from earlier. With our offense being so good, use that to help our defense, man. Use that, man. I feel like that should be a strong point. We can pretty much move the ball whenever we want, especially when we want to run the ball. And every single game that I've seen, the offense start to look a little different once we stop running the ball. Run the ball, keep it, be ahead of the chains, as they say. Keep the clock rolling on our side. Keep their offense on the other side, so they can't hurt us. And then when you see them in the parking lot, hit him a couple times. Get Matt Patricia for me at least.
Yeah,
but
and I don't want to. And one thing I don't want to see is them celebrating in that trashy throwback uniform. They announced that they're wearing their old school red uniforms with the white helmets. That's what they were. I don't want to see them wear that. I don't want to see them winning in that crap. So yeah, I don't want to see that at all.
So
nope.
Add another layer to the reasons why we should win, and let Curt Doggy Dog tell you itself. But we sliding on from here over to Curt Doggy Dog's favorite segment, and that is the comment cards. Of course, we're gonna take 6 of them things that y'all left from us yesterday and talk about them now. So, as Curt says, let's go ahead and stop what we're talking about and see what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, I know who it is. Friend of the show, King SJ says, that list of second round picks is crazy. I absolutely agree. I also find MCDC's comment about Levi's meter not moving very concerning. Yeah, Curt hit it on the nose about how it makes you question whether he can even play NFL ball long term. Hope he's able to recover from it. Yeah, back injuries are something, especially in a collision sport. You just don't. When you have something that's lingering like that for a back, I don't see a long NFL future for him. I just don't. don't. But yeah, that list of picks, man, for the second round, woo-wee, that was scary, wasn't
it? Yeah, man. Lion King says, friend of the show, Lion King says, it's certainly a welcome addition to the defense. Jacobs was the truth last season, and Pascal was drafted high, has an upside. I sure hope so. I sure hope they can come on and, contribute in any kind of way, positively, of course. Thanks for the comment.
Right on. Michigan Santa says, good news. Now they need and I was probably talking about Jerry Jacobs and Josh Pascal return to practice. Good news. Now they need Romeo Cora and Levi Anzarike back for the second half. Maybe they'll get back later in November. Okay. They did some emojis, and then it says, I wonder if Kaminsky will be back after the bye.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's two comments that I wonder if Kaminsky be back. It's the second comment. I just combined them because they were kind of short.
Okay. You know what? That's the D-line depth that we needed, that we've been talking about, that we expected all season long. So that's the best case scenario, man.
Yeah, for real. All right, Rich Bean says, hate to say it, but I might put Levi on IR or Wade, or he's already on IR, or no, he's on the PUP list. I'm sorry, or Wade with the injury settlement with Levi. He's just taking up a roster spot at this point. Absolutely.
Y'all know how I feel about Levi, man. I'm almost agreeing with it. But I know the injuries is different. But we gave Austin Bryant all this time. We can give Levi just a couple more minutes. Wolverine, is this you, Coach Mike?
Yeah,
that's him. Detroit Lion on the Prowl. The Coach Mike Wolverine, friend of the show, says, if we go 2-3 and come out of the bye with Jerry Jacobs and defensive end / defensive tackle Josh Pascal, wide receiver Jamison Williams, we will still be in good position for the playoffs.
Man, I love I love the reply to you, Coach Mike. If you read that, Dude said, playoffs, we got to learn how to stop somebody on defense first.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
right,
like
right.
I said. I don't have the high expectations of playoffs, but yeah, let's go for the
Yeah,
shoot for the moon. At least when you miss,
yeah,
you land amongst the
yeah.
stars.
I mean,
Mhm.
as right now, everybody should be aiming for the playoffs.
This
Like
is
there
very
should
true.
be nobody
This is
who
very
should
true.
be settling for nothing. So even if you 0-4 or whatever. So Lyle Shaw says injury prone team every year. Why? That has to do a little bit with luck. It has to do with the players that we go after and the risks that we take. And I think we need to stop taking them damn risks.
Yep.
Yeah, that we just need to, man. But thank y'all for the comments, man. And if you like this content, like the video, subscribe to the channel, share the video. You and your friends get to watch this on different laptops and share it and talk about it and leave comments, man, to help us get this content out to more Lion fans like yourself. Help us beat this algorithm, man. What you got up next, Curt?
All right, now it's time for everyone else's favorite subject. It's time for dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites, custom cookies and desserts for any occasion. If you like how they look, you'll love how they taste. Go on over to Delightful Bites 18. The link's in the description over at Facebook. If you don't do the Facebook thing, you can email her directly at delightfulbites18@gmail.com, or you can check out all the beautiful dessert footage on TikTok or Instagram when you type in Delightful Bites. Delightful Bites, get your cookie on. All right, TJ Hawkinson sets a Lions single game receiving yards record for a tight end versus Seattle. He had 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. That set a franchise record for a tight end. That's the Hawk we need to be seeing more frequently. Definitely one of those things, man. I like to see what Hawk did on Sunday. I want to see him. It kind of took me back to his first game in Detroit, where he had like 130 something yards his first game in Detroit. So versus Arizona, I want to see that Hawk more often. And it's not just him though. It's the defense has. The offense has to be called to go ahead and showcase him. You know what I'm saying? Showcase that young fella. This is a few admin notes for our roster for yesterday. The Lions signed kicker Michael Badgley to the practice squad, and they also brought back Shane Zylstra to the practice squad as well. You know, he was released early when they made some personnel moves to sign Skipper and whoever else to the actual 53-man roster. But there you go. That's your dessert with your man Curt, brought to you by Delightful Bites. Grand's year 12. Have some coffee with your dessert, man. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on. Now it is time to go on over to that wall of fame, baby. Y'all know what it is. It's hump day, man. Wednesday. First up, we got for our bronze members, we got my man Joseph Carter in the building, George Eagle, David Anderson, Shano the Insano, and Bob Korowski. Shout out to my man Dan Spanos as well. Silver members, we got Kirkland Pratt, Henry Wallace, the Batman of the 313, and my dude Cap Ice Cold. For our gold members, y'all know what it is. It's Wednesday. Shout out to Michael Huck. He's traveling over to the UK for work, man. So safe travels, my brother, over there for work, man, and come back safe. You know what I'm saying? But he's over there. But gold members meeting today at 3 p.m. So, you know, tune in, man. Same bat time, same bat channel, 3 p.m. The Zoom link will be in the community tab for our gold members. We got Justin the D, North End Ken, Lady Lionor of Douchebagia. Then we have Dominic Davis, the Jazzy One, Paul Jarose, the Tornado out there in Utah, and the Doctor, Dr. Detroit. He is always in. To become a member of the Wall of Fame, click that join now button in the description, man. It's always good to see those gold members on Wednesdays, man. We just be hanging out, kicking it, man, talking about football, talking about life, talking about the Lions. So go ahead and join us, man, if you want to up your doggone Wall of Fame subscription to a gold members and hang out with us on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Now it's time for final thoughts for today's show. And I'm going to kick it to him again one more time up front, man. Coach Jones, man, Wolver Lion, give me your final thoughts for today's show.
No, I'm just playing. You know what? I just gotta say, man, we as Lions fans, I know how we jump on emotional waves, and rightfully so, because we ain't won shit in forever. But you know what, man? Just hey, we get this win, we right back on track. We heal up after that bye, we get healthy, and things is looking on the up, man. And just to let y'all know, my wife did have successful surgery yesterday. So or the day before. So she back home and everything is good. So yeah. Hey, West Bloomfield got some of the best doctors, dog. Hey man, that hospital big, man. That's like a shopping mall. So shout out to West Bloomfield, man. That's nice up there.
Oh, okay. What you got, LL?
I thought you was gonna say something completely different. I'm glad you didn't. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Shout out to the Gold members. Glad to hear that Nicole or Lionel Dusvagia is safer, and everybody that from down in Florida, that we know has a mark safe, and thoughts and prayers to everybody else that aren't as fortunate. But shout out to the Gold members again. Shout out to North End Ken. I know Curt said he might not have been in there for a while, but shout out to him wherever he's at. Be safe out there, man. Of course, it's Wednesday, universally Dollar Coney Day around here. Get you a Dollar Coney. Have a great Wednesday, and let's go ahead and get this win going into the bye, man.
Yeah, definitely. For me, it's definitely a great day. Wednesday's always good. It's hump day, baby. It's the middle of the week, man. That grind's getting a little bit harder, man, because you've had about at least 4 or 5 meetings that could have been emails or Slack messages or what's that, Basecamp messages or whatever else the messaging system that your company uses, man. But you got to grind through it, man. Keep going. If you need to take a break, man, take a step back. Get yourself woosah, refocus, and get back at it, man. If you need help, ask for it, man, because asking for help is a sign of strength and not weakness. October is Cancer Awareness Month, man. Please, ladies, get yourself checked out. Make sure you have your mammograms, your yearly mammograms. Fellas, make sure you get your prostate checked, those things, especially us gentlemen that are of a certain age, man. Get all those things, your prostate, your colon, all that stuff checked, man, because it is important, man, because you don't want to be walking around with your head in the clouds and all of a sudden you're not around because you waited too late to get those things checked out. We need you here. And not anywhere else. But with all that being said, man, thank you guys for checking us out right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. Yo, home for Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. If you had one of the Dallas Conies or whatever you have for lunch, man, get this napkin, man. Them crumbs off your face, man. Finish your drink and get back to work, baby. And whatever you're doing in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL and Coach Mike, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon. We love you, Jim.